in 1992, there was a gentleman by the name of Tony Cravallo, and he was out working on the suspension of his car when the car slipped off the jack and it pinned him underneath the wheel well. Now, his mother, who heard the commotion, ran out and she lifted the car up with her bare hands. She yelled for help and she was able to raise that car high enough to allow a neighbor to pull Tony to safety. So in other words, she saved her son's life with her bare hands. Okay, now I want to change the scenario just a little bit. Okay, everybody have the first scenario? Car falls, mom goes out, picks the car up, saves her son. Okay, let's change the scenario. Let's say that Tony was out working on his car and he was not pinned underneath it. And he calls his mom to come out and lift the car up for him. He's like, hey mom, I got to fix something underneath the car. I don't want to put it on the jack. Come out here and lift this car up for me. Guys, what are the chances that his mom would be able to lift that car up? And the answer is 0. Absolutely 0. Okay? But the first situation summoned a deeper emotion that drew out superhuman strength that she had inside her but never had to use it. Guys, a hero is an ordinary person put in an extraordinary situation who takes action. See, history was not shaped by great men and women, but rather by demanding situations that summoned the greatness of men and women to take action. Guys, necessity is the single most important ingredient for greatness. It's not a single individual's greatness or, a lone leader's vision. Previously it was thought that great results were the product of a hero, when in fact, a hero is the product of great situations. Guys, the bottom line is this: situations create heroes. We've all got this superpower inside of us, but the problem is we don't get into situations where it's demanded very often. Okay? Think about this. If you were in a situation where your child was pinned underneath a car and you ran out in the driveway and you saw this, do you think you could pick that car up and save your child? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. You could go out there and actually happen. That could make it happen. Okay? It's the demand that brings out the exceptional qualities of a person. It's the demand. So I want you guys to kind of relate this to building our business. If the demand is there, you will do superhuman things. Like I had somebody, okay, I'll tell you this story real quick. When the very first company that I was with, we were rocking and rolling, making a ton of money, and just things were on autopilot. And in one fell swoop, the business went away. It went away. Okay? Now, what I'm telling you has nothing, it's not even close to saving somebody that's pinned underneath a car. But we had just built this beautiful house. Those of you who have my book, you can see the house that we built. It's 13,000 square feet, blah, 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 blah. It was freaking amazing. And we had not made one payment on that house. And my income stopped. It was like here one day, gone the next. And so the demand for me to go survive financially brought out this inner strength in me that said, okay, I don't want to use the word desperate, but I was desperate. I'm like, I got to go create something here that is going to help me survive financially. And whatever reason, it happened. It happened. We lived in that house for, 4 years. Then we bought a house on the lake. And it's like, okay, it was the situation that demanded superhuman strength. And some of you are like, Steve, That's not superhuman strength. But to me, it kind of is. Because it was the situation that created the desperation for me to go take action. And most people don't do that. Okay? The ability of the average person can be doubled if it was demanded. If the situation demanded it. Guys, you are either rising up or you're shrinking down from the demands of your situation. If you have, you have that superhuman power inside you, you just have to access it. You just have to go access it. Most people live their life small, not because they don't have the talent, but because their situation is not demanding it. Guys, they haven't challenged themselves to become more than what they are today. Please understand that nothing kills growth more than complacency and comfort. That's what kills growth. The reason that people take their foot off the gas pedal when things start to go good in their business is because they become comfortable. And then all of a sudden, boom, their business starts to die. So nothing kills growth more than complacency and comfort. Don't seek comfort. Seek adventure. Always be seeking adventure. And bring out your inner superhero to be the exception. Guys, we all have that inside of us. Every single one of us, there's not one person listening right now that would not say to themselves, yeah, I would love to be the top income earner in this company. You guys would all want that. If you had that opportunity, if all I said was, okay, all you have to do is just do this, and you're gonna be the top income earner, you would okay, I can do that. But why don't we all go do that? We all have the same opportunity. We have the same product. We all have the same, it's inside of us to go make it happen. Somehow, some way, you've got to bring out that inner superhero that you already have. You don't have to go get it. You already have it. Because you could go lift that car up if the situation called for it. You could go do that. You already have that inside you. You can do more if you demand more. I heard this story many years ago, and I thought to myself, man, that is so true. You guys, how many times have you seen, just ordinary people do extraordinary things? And you're like, wow, how in the world did that happen? And the answer is because the situation commanded it. You've got to figure out if the situation you're in right now is going to command you to dig into that superhero that's already inside you. Because if that's the case, you're going to go out and do amazing things. Not just in this business, you guys, but in life. Look to do extraordinary things, okay? It's not you. It's the situation that is going to determine it. And if you get comfortable in the situation that you're in, you're never going to bring out that superpower. If you're content in where you are right now, then you're never going to see that superpower. But if you sit back and say, no, I want more, and I want this, and I want that, that's why I'm such a goal setter, and that's why I write things down, and I put pictures, on my computer, and I put pictures on my desk, and the house that I built, that 13,000 square foot home, I had that thing on my desk 6 or 7 years before I built it. Because I'm like, no, I want to go build something like that. I want to live that kind of lifestyle. And that helped bring out that superhero inside me. But if you're just sitting there going, yeah, woe is me. These are the cards that were dealt to me. Woe is me. I'm just going to let the universe take care of me. Then that's what's going to happen. And you're just going to live probably not even an average life. Bring out your own superhero. Look at the situation that you're in right now and double, quadruple the output and great things are going to happen.